Welcome. This is Uncommon Sense, a podcast presented by the Heshi CPA Knowledge Center. The center is an initiative of the CPA Education Foundation, the charitable arm of the Chartered Professional Accountant profession in Alberta. Our episodes feature conversations with Alberta CPAs sharing their insights on a wide range of timely topics. Alberta CPAs work in every part of the economy and volunteer their time and expertise in virtually every community in Alberta. With each episode, we bring you voices and perspectives that reflect the diverse knowledge and contributions that CPAs bring to our province.
Hi there, Erin Schwartz here, Director of the CPA Education Foundation. Before jumping into today's episode, I'd like to provide a quick content warning. In this episode, I was fortunate enough to have a great conversation covering a variety of topics with the CFO of the Sexual Assault Centre of Edmonton, or SACE. We do touch on the important and meaningful work done by SACE, and as such, there is some discussion around sexual abuse and violence. While we don't get into a lot of details, we wanted to give you, our listeners, a heads up so that you're aware before listening to this episode. This topic can, of course, be deeply upsetting. So if you don't have the capacity to listen right now, please skip this episode and come back for the next one. If you choose to listen, please do so with care. And remember that you can always stop listening if the topic is compromising your well-being. If you or someone you know could benefit from the resources discussed during this episode, be sure to visit sace.ca, SACE.ca, or call the support line at 780-423-4121. SACE provides an extensive range of support services at no cost to individuals of all genders, sexual orientations, ages, and backgrounds, without any judgment. Healing starts with believing, and SACE is there to support you. Hello, and welcome to our podcast. On this episode of Uncommon Sense, our guest is Mika Kitagawa-Friesen CPA, CMA. Mika has joined me in the studio to talk about her career and about the important work she is doing in her current role as Chief Financial Officer at the Sexual Assault Centre of Edmonton. It is this work that in large part led to Mika receiving a 2026 Distinguished Accomplishment Award from CPA Alberta. This award is presented annually to individuals who have made notable contributions in ways that have had a significant impact on their communities or the CPA profession. Mika's work at the Sexual Assault Centre certainly meets those criteria. This work is the culmination of a career that began after Mika received her accounting designation in 2008. Since then, she worked in different positions in the private and nonprofit sectors before joining the centre as Director of Finance in 2022. As you'll hear, Mika's achievements at the centre came with a few dramatic, life-altering twists. It's a remarkable story, and I'm so glad that Mika is here to tell us about it. Welcome, Mika.
Thank you for having me.
All right. We've got so much to talk about today, but as always, we're going to begin by asking you to share a piece of uncommon sense with us. This could be a particularly memorable piece of advice you once received or some words of wisdom that have meant something to you. Do you have anything to share with us?
Yes. I was born and raised in Japan, and in my culture, staying humble and, hard work is a great virtue. I was going to elaborate, but have you heard of Shohei Ohtani? He's a two-way baseball player.
I don't think so.
Dodgers. If you haven't heard of him, let's look him up. He has great work ethics. So he signed $700 million contract over 10 years, but he cleans out the dugout, the locker room. He remembers all the parking lot staff, cleaners' names. He call them by names and shake hands. His work ethic is great. So I am nowhere near, who he is. But if you want to be inspired, look him up.
Yeah, that's a great role model and method of leadership kind of thing. I love that.
So yeah.
Cool. Thank you for sharing. So before I go any further, I do want to say congratulations on being a recipient of CPA Alberta's Distinguished Accomplishment Award for 2026. What does it mean to you to be chosen for this award?
I'm honored to be receiving this award, but more importantly, it's so satisfying to know that my work is helping people who need it.
Absolutely. A huge community impact, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I understand that your work at the Sexual Assault Center of Edmonton over the last few years was one of the main reasons you were selected, and we'll talk lots about that. But first, can you just give me a brief overview of your career to date and kind of how your CPA designation has helped you throughout your career?
Oh, sure. So I was, I never wanted to become an accountant, but I married my high school sweetheart. We started dating in grade 11.
Yeah.
We got married in my early 20s.
Yeah.
Throughout his military career, we moved 11 times in 21 years.
Wow.
And I needed a skill that would help me find a job quickly every couple of years.
Right. And no matter where you, because were those moves international?
No international.
Okay.
But within Canada.
Okay.
But I was good with math. I had a business degrees
and no matter where you are, people need accountants.
Right.
Yeah. And it's all very transferable.
So
interesting. Okay, so you got your designation, I think I said in 2008, right?
Yes.
And you've been at the Sexual Assault Center for the last 4 years or so.
Right.
So kind of what all did you do in between there, and what kind of places did you work?
So I started out as accounts payable clerk at the brick warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
And then we moved to Vancouver.
Yeah.
I was an accounting technician at Deloitte.
Okay.
And that's where I realized that I need a designation to be taken seriously and have credibility to my work.
Right.
So I started working towards my CMA designation, like Certified Management Accountant designation. Yeah. And from there, I worked at Alberta Medical Association, APEGA, like Association of Professional
a couple
Engineers.
Different associations, hey?
So I gained expertise in the not-for-profit associations. And I saw this job opening for Sexual Assault Center of Edmonton. And I knew how to do the not-for-profit accounting.
Right.
So
that's great. And so when you started there, you were the first CPA.
Correct.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So what was that like going into the organization? And like you had the skills necessary, but obviously you weren't taking over from someone with maybe the same level of expertise. So some adjustments to be made or changes in the systems and such?
There was a lot of work to be done. Many work were done manually. For example, like the invoices were sent to the supervisor for approval.
Right.
There's no way of tracking it except remembering.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Times dozens
So then stuff is going to get lost.
So there's like no set procedures.
Right.
So I like to do what I call reverse accounting. I know what the result had to be. I try to find the most efficient, foolproof, like mistake-free way to get there.
Right.
So I figured out how to incorporate the accounts payable management software.
Right.
So that all the invoices are stored in one spot, all the approvals and dates are all stored in one, like online storage. So.
Okay.
Things like that. The timesheet was managed with Excel spreadsheet.
I mean, I love Excel. Don't get me wrong. I'm an accountant. Excel is great, but for timesheets, maybe not the best.
It was very, manpower.
Yeah.
Like it was
no automation and no like tracking and all that.
And sometimes, the expense reimbursements were not paid for weeks.
Right.
And
stuff slips through the cracks when there's not that. Yeah. So it's been a busy 4 years for you.
Yes. But all the staff at the SACE, they were willing to come along with my crazy ideas and
Awesome.
got on board and learned a new system, like new
That's great.
procedures. So
Yeah. And can you tell us a little bit more about the Sexual Assault Center of Edmonton? For those who don't know or maybe aren't from the area, what types of services does the center provide?
So Sexual Assault Center of Edmonton, we provide free counseling to those affected by sexual violence as early as young as 3 years old to someone in their 80s.
Yeah.
Also, we have a police and court support staff who will assist our clients to file police report or go through the court or justice system. Also, we have a public education department. Mainly, we go to junior high school and high school.
Wow.
To provide or promote the culture of consent
Yeah.
and respect.
Yeah.
And we do quite a few different things. Like we take care of the clients who are affected already, but we also try to prevent sexual violence from happening.
Yeah. And education is absolutely center to prevention, isn't it?
Yes.
And also to, I think for survivors, education helps them with reporting and that kind of thing. Should something happen,
right,
for people to come forward if they've got some education, right?
Right. Yeah. The power, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
So we need to equip ourselves to know what to do, or if someone we know is affected, we want to be able to help them without.
How to support and everything as well as, absolutely.
So we do the prevention by offering the public educations and institutional support. And we help with the clients who's being affected through clinical services.
Right.
And once the one-on-one counseling is done, we also offer group sessions to help with their healing journey.
Right. So in a case where maybe there's a minor involved, they get their one-on-one counseling, but then they could also go to counseling maybe with their parents to kind of help the family unit as a whole to heal and manage that.
Right. So also we have online courses.
Okay.
So that if you don't have time to come to the center, you can take online courses to support. Like this, our website has so much more information on how, if you are a parent or anyone who wants to learn about this topic, it's a very sensitive subject.
Absolutely.
Lots of people have become very uncomfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
But
it's important that it, like you say, education is just at the core. So
right. I almost forgot. And we also have a Wise Guys program.
Okay.
It's a focus for grade 9 boys.
Okay.
To talk about the violent behaviors and promote cultures.
Okay. Because is that a key age at which it's kind of important to make sure they're on the right path and they can maybe more easily be swayed into some more, violence or that kind of thing?
Right.
So
no, about the culture of consent.
Okay.
But the boys who attended Wise Guys program, their attendance in school improved. They're a lot more, they know how to express themselves in peaceful, calm way.
Yeah.
So there's rippling effect on taking the course.
Totally. That's great to hear. And who all can access the services and resources of SACE? Is it it's this, the center of Edmonton? Right. So yes. Edmonton and area?
No, Edmonton and surrounding area.
Okay. Yeah. But then there's also lots of resources online, which I assume are just accessible to anyone who wants to access them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So the photo sharing, unconsented photo sharing, if you are a parent concerned about your child becoming victim or unintentionally becoming the person who's imposing on others, there's a subject or topic to in that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. Especially like in this world, raising kids with the technology the way it is and everything is, there's a lot more that we need to be aware of and to consider and all of that.
Right.
So,
you can never be too careful.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's great. And so SACE obviously has, I'm assuming like a core group of staff. Do you use contractors? You use volunteers quite a lot. Like what's kind of the structure of the organization in that sense?
We have some contractors, but we are supported by dozens of volunteers
Yeah.
who would help us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with the we have a support and information line. It's a 1-800 number
Yeah.
that, and all the volunteers are trained to
Right.
speak to people who are affected by sexual violence.
Yeah.
So it's not something like you can just sign up. Like you have to go
No.
through like months of training
Right.
to be on the phone
Yeah.
and receiving these phone calls.
Yeah.
But we have long retention rate for all the volunteers.
Wow.
So they really care about what they do.
No kidding.
And yeah, we are so grateful.
And I imagine that can be pretty challenging, sometimes being, especially if it's, that first call and that kind of thing, being that first person that someone talks to about it. And to be doing that in a volunteer role, like I would have expected high burnout rates, but obviously they're well trained. And like you say, they care about what they do. It's to have that retention is fantastic. Yeah. So in addition to the volunteers, you also work with a number of community partners. You did mention like a partnership with the police, but yeah, do you want to tell us a little bit more about the importance of community partners?
Yes. So because we offer all the services free of charge, we are receiving grants from various government agencies, including Children and Family Services, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Public Safety and Emergency Services, City of Edmonton, and Department of National Defense. So we are also receiving funds from the United Way of the Alberta Capital Region.
Nice.
So many other charitable organizations and private donors.
Right. Yeah. So if anyone wants to go online and donate to SACE, they absolutely can, right?
Yes.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
I'm curious, you said the Department of National Defense.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about that? And maybe you can't, but I'm curious what kind of grants come through there.
The culture was very misogynistic in the National Defense.
Oh, gotcha.
And now many people are speaking out.
Yeah.
And they want to provide services.
Right.
So they're moving to the right direction.
Yeah.
They want to support the victims.
Yeah, absolutely. And change the culture,
Change the
hopefully,
culture,
too.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you work with them to support them in that kind of transformational journey.
Right.
Oh, okay. That's great. So like I mentioned, you're the first chartered professional accountant to ever work at the center. And so kind of what was your motivation behind joining the center? Obviously you started as director of finance and now you're chief financial officer.
So the biggest reason I joined is that I know people personally who has been affected by sexual violence.
Yeah.
Especially I'm a military wife for over 20 years, so I've seen some unpleasant incidents. So I want to help the victims.
Yeah.
Also, I have two children, 17 and 13.
Yeah.
I want them to live in a world free of sexual violence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Means my daughter, she's 17. She has some scary incidents where she's being followed.
Right.
And had to have security escort her to her car so she can escape safely. So I want to make sure these things don't happen.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a beautiful reason. And yeah, I think probably positions you very well to raise your kids as, educated and aware, but then also just making that difference in the communities where you're raising them, right? So,
but there's good hope. Like my 13-year-old son, like their generations understands that the importance of consent and being respectful towards others.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's great. So I mentioned your professional contributions in helping this center succeed was, a key reason that you received your Distinguished Accomplishment Award from CPA Alberta this year. So what did you bring to the center, and how have your skills and commitment helped to support that work and to further that work at the center?
So no one likes to do accounting work or fill out their expense form.
Right.
So it is a cost center, right? So my job, as I understood it, is to make people have to spend as little time as possible on financial work,
right,
so that they can go back to their more important work, like
right,
counseling and
right,
educating
and
others.
Hopefully making the admin work quicker and more efficient and all that.
Because we are a generation of very comfortable with the computer work, that everyone was willing to just take the phone, take a photo receipt, and upload their expense through their phone rather than having to fill out the Excel spreadsheet, put in PDF and email. I emailed it to their supervisors and wait for them to approve.
Right.
So they told me that they spend a lot less work to do the financial work.
Right.
And if they want to, they can track where the status of their reimbursement is.
Right.
So small things like that helps.
Well, you're making it easier for people to get that admin work done, but then also, especially in the case of the expense reimbursements, it's people are probably getting them faster because things aren't falling through the cracks, and we'd all like our expense reimbursements sooner than later, right?
Yeah. As I mentioned, we are supported by various grants.
Yeah.
And grant reporting is very important. And my job is to make sure that all the expenses are eligible to use that grant funding.
Right.
So I have a really good system on allocating each expense and all the payroll expense to the certain program.
Right. Yeah. So that can get quite complex at times, I imagine.
Yes. So it's about 13,000 rows of expenses that need to be allocated to over a dozen grants.
Over a dozen grants. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
So, but I have system to sort it so that it's properly reported.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's fantastic. Now, I know you faced some health issues shortly after you began your role at the Sexual Assault Center. Can you talk a little bit about that time in your life and how you worked to overcome those issues?
Sure. So I started working at SACE in January 2022. In June, I had a brain bleed, and I was in hospital for 2 weeks. I lost the mobility of my left hand side, my arms and legs.
Oh my gosh.
And I was able to speak, but I lost my mathematical cognition.
Oh, wow.
So one of the tasks was to write the face of the clock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Wow.
And I thought, my accounting career is over. I can't do mental math. When you say a number, say number 4, I couldn't picture number 4 in my head.
Wow.
But I had a great neurosurgeon to work on my brain. And I did 6 weeks of rehab.
Okay.
And by October, I was back to work full-time.
Wow.
I wasn't allowed to drive a car because of the brain bleed. So I bicycled to work. So yeah, it was an easy journey, like losing the mobility on my left-hand side.
No kidding.
I had to learn how to stand, how to walk,
Yeah.
how to brush my teeth.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I was able to go back, and I was just stubborn.
The key to healing sometimes is stubbornness. Hey?
Right, yeah.
So when you returned to work in October, was that like the mathematical side of your brain, was that like fully back, or was it still quite a journey?
Even now, like I can't do math in my head as quickly as I used to.
Interesting.
And sometimes my speech is affected. Like
Okay.
hospital, I can't say that word some days. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah.
So it's affected a little bit still, but
Yeah.
with the use of computer, like computer can do all the calculations.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. You don't
So-
need to be able to do mental math.
No, so but yeah, it's like I understand the concept still. So
That
I-
is back.
Yeah, that part is back.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I'm about 97% back.
Okay. Okay.
But
Sounds scary.
it was scary. I had a friend who is also a doctor by my bedside.
Oh.
She helped me, and yeah, it was. I asked her to honor my "Do not resuscitate" sign, and she cried.
No.
So it was like literally life and death situation.
Yeah.
But I came back. My math skills are back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I had a vision on how to fix or improve the finance department for SACE.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get back to work.
You're like, look, I just
know.
started here. I got to get this work done. It's
Yeah.
important work.
Yeah, like I know I can make it better.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So is it something that you're like monitored for still? If you feel comfortable
So,
sharing, like, is there risk of this happening again?
So October, I went back to work full time.
Yeah.
In January 2023, I had a gamma knife radiation surgery
Okay.
to embolize the artery that ruptured.
Okay.
So because it was a radiation surgery, I had to be monitored for 10 years
Oh,
post-op.
wow.
So
Okay.
I'm still have to.
You go and do the checkups and
Check 'em,
everything.
yeah.
And
But-
okay. Wow. That is quite the journey.
Yeah, one of the hardest things that ever happened to me. But I had a great family and friends who would help me recover.
Yeah. Yeah. And then wild to be kind of going through that. And then when you do jump back into work, like the work that you do and the work that the Sexual Assault Center does is also just, quite heavy work.
It is.
So it's a lot.
Yeah. Like I wish I don't have my job. That means there's no sexual violence in the world.
If we didn't need the center, then
But
we're not there yet.
no, we are not there. We are working towards it, but we'll
Yeah.
get there one day.
Yeah. So what does it mean to you personally to be part of an organization that is doing such important work?
Makes me proud to help my colleagues who are actually out there counseling and educating people. Like, if I can make their work easier by doing the finance work for them,
Yeah.
that would make me happy.
Yeah, for sure. So the Sexual Assault Center serves people who have experienced violence and trauma. Do you have any insights or thoughts on how the work of the center can create hope and a sense of peace for your clients?
So one of the feedback we received from the clients who went through the clinical counseling is that by us providing public educations and educating younger generations, she is hopeful that there will be less victims in the future.
Right.
We are actually doing something to prevent it from happening.
Yeah. So that someone else isn't in her shoes and down the road kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So someone even having gone through what they've gone through and experienced that has the not just the support to get through it and in their own healing journey,
Right.
But also like that hope to be able to see like, okay, maybe this doesn't keep happening. And that's probably a really important part of the healing journey, I would imagine, too. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. And like I said, pretty heavy stuff. But what brings you joy in your current work?
Just talking to people or see some clients who are healing, like, or willing to participate in group sessions, or like getting positive comments or feedback from them.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then truly being able to see the impact of the work the center's doing.
Right.
Through like, testimonials or just seeing how far someone has come, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Often like the French woman who was being dragged by her husband and getting raped. She said, like, the shame has to change size. Like, the many victims felt shameful, but they shouldn't have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, it is a heavy subject, but I think it's important for us to talk about it and make sure that, like, we are not afraid to talk and heal each other.
Yes. And educate. And absolutely. So you came to Canada as a young person and have built a tremendous career here. You mentioned you were born in Japan. Did you immigrate from Japan to Canada, or was there anywhere else in between?
So I finished grade 9 in Japan.
Okay.
Japan's a very male-dominated society still. And I was very outspoken.
You were a rebellious teenager kind of thing?
So, like, I knew I wouldn't fit in. Like, I wouldn't be able to obey.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a girl.
Right.
So I told my parents I'm leaving.
Wow.
And came to Canada on my own.
On your own? So you would have been about your son's age?
I turned 16 in Canada. So 15, I left Japan.
Okay.
And I was here as an exchange student.
Okay.
And every year because I went to Penticton, BC for high school.
Okay.
There was like no other like exchange student program. So I had to negotiate my school fees with the school board. Yeah. Apply for student visa every year to stay.
Wow.
But I was, like I said, I'm stubborn. Like,
so you were successful in that.
I don't like to be told what I can and cannot do.
Yeah.
So I stayed, and here I am.
Wow. Can you comment on what immigrant women specifically experience in Canada as they work to, build their lives, do their schooling, and, build their careers in a new country?
So I've been in Canada more than 30 years, and I still have an accent, and still, told like, when did you come to Canada? And like, I asked, like, I'm outsider. Like, I'm not from Canada. And because I'm visible minority in a female, and people kind of have a certain stereotype image of me. Yeah. And I to tell those who are going through the same experience to just ignore what other people say. You know who you are. Yeah. Just stay true to yourself.
Yeah. Now, moving on a little bit to mentorship, have you had a mentor or mentors in your career who have had a positive impact on you? And do you want to share a little bit about that?
Sure. So I had many people who's great mentors. I look up to them throughout my career. But one particular person really shaped who I am as a CPA. And that's Mary Jane James. She was the CEO of SACE. She retired in at the end of December last year.
Oh, okay.
But she was fierce on what she believed in. She worked tirelessly. She cared of like all the clients of SACE, the staff, and we MJ and I had some differences and had intense arguments sometimes, but we had respected each other.
Yeah.
And she trusted me to transform the finance department of SACE.
Yeah.
That was one of the weak points
Right.
of the organization.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if we don't have a clean grant reporting, we risk losing that grant. So it was imperative that we have clean reporting system.
Of course. Yeah.
And to do that, we had to have a good payroll system, a good accounts receivable and payable, how to
Right. It all
report
ties together. Yeah.
So she gave me not free reign, but she let me change so many things
Yeah.
from the ground up, and
Yeah. That's great. It's interesting because the way you described her, even though I don't know you very well, but the way you describe her, I'm like, I feel like you could be describing yourself, just like fiercely passionate and hardworking and all of that is pretty cool.
So yeah, she had a nickname. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but Pitbull with lipsticks or Pitbull with heels.
Yeah.
She's a petite lady.
Yeah.
But she would
fight to protect.
Fight to protect what she believed in, which was SACE. So
yeah,
I had the privilege of working with her for 4 years, and when I had a brain bleed, she took over my some of the finance tasks on her to keep the organization floating. So.
Right. Yeah. Wow. And now at this stage in your career, I mean, anytime up until now, have you done any mentorship for whether it be young CPAs or anyone?
I have not in formal ways.
Right.
But if there's any junior accountant who wants to talk about, their problems or which path they want to go, I'll take my time to talk to them about. I'm not a serious accountant. So I like to, I care about what I do for work, but I like to play and have fun in life as well. So I don't know if I'll make a good mentor for young and upcoming CPAs.
I think you would. I think that's so important for all of us. And so I think for like a young up-and-comer type thing, to have a mentor who also prioritizes their time outside of work and, filling their bucket in different ways is important.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do out of curiosity? What do you like to do for fun?
Also, when my husband was in Afghanistan back in 2007 or 2006, I decided, I'm going to ride a motorcycle. So I got motorcycle license and...
Wow. Just on a whim.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I got the Kawasaki Ninja 500cc and I emailed my husband. At that point, we don't get to talk to each other for every 1 week to 10 days.
Okay.
It was they were allocated a certain time.
Right.
But at that time, I got called back right away. What did you do?
He was like, I don't have the allotted phone time right now, but I need to call my wife.
And then this is before motorcycle, but my grandfather-in-law, he didn't want to register his firearms. So he was going to give them up.
Yeah.
So let me take a firearm safety course so I can, I can carry, hold, keep them for him. So and then because of the military, I had so many friends who like to shoot, target shooting.
Yeah.
So I go target shooting once in a while.
Okay. So you're into some of the riskier, edgier kind of hobbies. motorcycles and shooting and...
And 3 weeks after I had the gamma knife radiation surgery, my balance was still off.
Right.
So my husband and I said, oh, let's take a ballroom dance to improve my balance.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
So we do ballroom dance together.
Fun. What's your favorite dance?
Now that I know how to do the dance properly, all the dances are difficult.
Yeah.
But probably waltz will be the easier one, I guess. But yeah, like if there's any music at the event, we try to dance.
Nice.
Not the best dancer, but at least we are having fun.
Good. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. One last question for you before we wrap up. What's a fun thing you've done in your life that you will always remember? Favorite vacation, skydiving adventure, anything like that, and what made it memorable? So
to make my life interesting, I try to do something new every year.
Okay.
Like the motorcycle firearm license, scuba diving.
Okay.
But sometimes it was a bit more personal and interesting as donating eggs to my friend.
Oh, wow.
And this year it's receiving the CPA Distinguished Accomplishment Award. So I don't have to do anything new this year anymore. So I just have to come up with something new next year.
That's a cool philosophy to live by.
We just never know when something bad's going to happen to you, right? So I try to live my life. I don't want to have perfect, healthy body when I die. I want to say like, oh, that was an adventure.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing and thank you for taking the time to be a guest with us on Uncommon Sense. Really appreciate hearing about your career journey and everything about your story, as well as the important work being done by the Sexual Assault Center of Edmonton. The work that you and your colleagues do every day is so important, to the folks that you help, but to the community at large as well. And so thank you again for telling us your story.
Oh, thank you for taking time to talk to me. I don't know if it's going to be any useful to anyone, but it was fun.
We like to bring on interesting CPAs and hear their stories, and you have delivered. So thank you.
Thank you.
If you or someone you know could benefit from the resources discussed during this episode, be sure to visit sace.ca, SACE.ca, or call the support line at 780-423-4121. SACE provides an extensive range of support services at no cost to individuals of all genders, sexual orientations, ages, and backgrounds, without any judgment. Healing starts with believing, and SACE is there to support you.
The Uncommon Sense podcast is presented by the CPA Education Foundation and funded by the Heshe CPA Knowledge Center. The Knowledge Center was created through a generous donation by the late Brian Heshe. Brian was a distinguished Albertan, business leader, CPA, educator, and community builder. His generosity and commitment to education underpinned his good works across Alberta throughout his lifetime. The opinions expressed on Uncommon Sense do not necessarily reflect the views of the CPA Education Foundation. We would like to acknowledge that CPA Education Foundation offices are situated on the traditional Treaty 6 and Treaty 7 territories and Métis Nation homeland. The Foundation acknowledges that we reside on traditional and ancestral territories of many Indigenous, First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. Their histories and culture influence our community to this day. The Foundation is committed to helping build a province where Indigenous people and their voices and experiences are heard, valued, respected, and celebrated. Technical and recording services for this podcast provided by Wolf Willow Studios in Edmonton. If you enjoyed this podcast, please be sure to like, subscribe, and tell your friends about us. If you have any comments about the podcast, write to us at cpaef@cpaalberta.ca. To learn more about the CPA Education Foundation and the Heshie CPA Knowledge Centre, visit cpaalberta.ca/foundation. You can also follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Just search for the CPA Education Foundation.